Leo and the Secret of the Wind Chimes. Episode 1, The Guiding Butterfly. That afternoon, the sunlight was as golden as honey, stretching across the cozy little garden. A kitten named Leo, with soft gray tabby fur and eyes as blue as jade marbles, was busy playing hide-and-seek with his little owner, Anne. Leo's life was wonderful, revolving around sunbathing at noon, chasing dry leaves, and the warm embrace of Anne's arms. "Leo, just play in the garden, okay?" Anne called out when she saw Leo about to dash into a rose bush. Leo let out a loud meow, as if making a promise. But just then, a strange creature appeared, capturing all of Leo's attention. It was a butterfly, but unlike any he had ever seen before. This butterfly was unusually brilliant. Its orange wings were like thin silk, covered in white polka-dot patterns that sparkled like stardust. When it tilted in the sun, the patterns shimmered, looking just like a mysterious map, beckoning him forward. Mesmerized, Leo forgot all about Anne's warning. There was only one thought in his mind now. He had to get a closer look at this beautiful creature. He darted off, chasing the butterfly's sparkling light. The chase pulled him out of the safe haven of his garden. He leaped over the wooden fence he had never dared to cross, dashed across an unfamiliar paved street, and slipped into a narrow, damp alley. The butterfly kept fluttering just ahead, sometimes close, sometimes far, as if intentionally leading the way. Finally, the chase ended in a loud, bustling marketplace. The butterfly circled Leo's head once, its wings flapping gently like a farewell, then soared high up and vanished into the fading twilight sky. When the butterfly's magical light was gone, Leo finally snapped back to reality. He was all alone in a completely strange world. The familiar scent of jasmine was replaced by the sharp smell of spices, the scent of fresh fish, and 100 other things he didn't recognize. The sound of Anne's laughter was replaced by the shouts of vendors, the noise of traffic, and the chatter of the crowd. Leo was scared. He curled up behind an old market stall, his blue eyes looking nervously at the stream of people passing by. He missed his home, he missed Anne, and he even missed the tinkling sound of the wind chimes on his porch. Just when he felt most alone, a deep, kind voice spoke beside him. "Little one, it must be very scary to be all alone in such a strange place." Leo looked up. Before him was an old calico cat, his fur faded with age, but his eyes were deep and wise. The cat came closer, squinting as he looked deep into Leo's eyes. "Eyes as blue as 2 jade marbles," the old cat murmured, nodding slowly. "It is indeed these eyes." Leo was confused. He could only quietly tell the story of how he had chased the butterfly. The old cat, who introduced himself as Solomon, listened intently. He wasn't surprised at all. When Leo finished, he simply said, "A home isn't just found with your memory, little one. It's found with your heart. Close your eyes. Ignore all these chaotic sounds." Leo hesitated but did as he was told. "Now," Solomon whispered, "listen for the scent of your home, because that is where the most important sounds are kept." Leo took a deep breath. Strangely, among the thousands of smells in the market, he suddenly caught the faint, familiar scent of jasmine. At the same time, he could almost hear, from very far away, the sound of his own wind chimes ringing in the breeze. Overjoyed, Leo opened his eyes, thanked Solomon, and ran as fast as he could in the direction his heart was telling him to go. When he got home, he found Anne crying on the porch steps. Their reunion was a moment of overwhelming happiness. After being hugged tightly and fed a delicious meal, Leo lay curled up on his favorite armchair, feeling completely safe. But Solomon's words echoed in his mind, "Where the most important sounds are kept." Curious, Leo walked out to the porch and looked up at the wind chimes whose sound had led him home. It was made of bamboo and had 6 crystal rods hanging from it. As the wind blew, 5 of the crystal rods chimed against each other, creating their familiar, clear melody. But something was wrong. The crystal rod in the very center, the largest one, was completely silent. It didn't move. Looking closer, Leo saw that it wasn't clear like the others, but was a dull gray, murky, and silent. A feeling of unease crept into Leo's heart. Why was that crystal silent? And did it have anything to do with that mysterious butterfly? His adventure, it seemed, had only just begun. Music becomes softer and more mysterious. Narrator's voice. Are you kids as curious as Leo is? What really is that silent crystal? What other adventures will the mysterious butterfly lead Leo on? And will he be able to solve the secret of the wind chimes? To discover all these secrets with Leo in the next episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button for the Good Kid Stories TV channel. Episode 2 of the series, Leo and the Secret of the Wind Chimes, will be coming out soon. See you next time.